Good morning, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk about productivity in your cycle. When we align with either our menstrual or our moon cycle, we are able to be more productive because we're giving our body rest when it needs rest so it can have the energy when we need to do things. So, I want to go through each phase of the cycle and let you know what are the best practices to do during those phases to be more productive. So let's start with the menstrual or the new moon phase. So the menstrual phase is when you are on your period, or the new moon phase is when you cannot see the moon in the sky, even though the moon is there, you just can't see it. So during this phase is your rest phase. This is when you don't really want to be doing anything. You need to give your mind, body, and spirit a break. Give it a rest. And here's the best thing, when you are resting and you are quiet with yourself, that's when the downloads come in. So maybe that new project that you want to work on or a new idea pops in your head that you've been looking for. This is when you're going to get those downloads. Excuse me. So this is the perfect time to get quiet, be with yourself, and reflect on what you want to call in and what isn't working for you anymore. Maybe the way you were doing things last month aren't working for you anymore. So this is a good time to reflect, go inward, see what you want to accomplish and what you want to get rid of. The next phase is the follicular phase or the waxing moon phase. The follicular phase is a phase, it starts the day after your period ends and it lasts about a week. And the waxing moon phase is when the moon starts getting more and more in the sky. You see a little more of it every single night. This is a phase where you have the most mental energy. So you want to brainstorm those new ideas, do research. This is a good phase for reading the fine print, signing contracts. If you are starting a new project, this is the phase to do it in. You have a lot of mental energy to put towards something you want to work. This is a good phase though to work on individual things and not group projects, as you can get a little frustrated if people aren't keeping up with your pace because you want to move. And if people are a little slower, you're going to get frustrated and impatient. So try to do the things that are just you can work on, because this is the phase where you just want to get to work. But also I want to remind you to take breaks, because we can get so lost in our work that we forget to eat, go to the bathroom, or just to take a break, a mental break, so we can get a little more clarity. So I would set a reminder on your phone to maybe every hour and a half to get up and take a break. But if you want to get focused work done, this is the phase to do it in. The next phase is the ovulation or the full moon phase. The ovulation phase is the phase in the middle of your cycle, and the full moon phase is when the moon is the brightest and biggest in the sky. This is the phase for action. We have the most physical energy. So if we need to do anything that involves group work, communicating with other people, holding meetings, doing lives or video, this is the phase to do it. You are better at communicating because you, one, can get your point across and speak better, and two, you're more empathetic to other people. So if they have ideas or anything, you're more willing to hear them and to compromise during this phase. So if you need to network, or you do public speaking events, or you do a lot of social media videos, then this is the phase to do them all in. You're going to have the most energy and you're going to be able to communicate better with who you're speaking to. So group projects are great during this phase. As I said, you want to be around other people, you want to be social, so social events are good to plan during this phase. If you have any events that you plan, this would be the phase to do all of that in. And then the last phase is the luteal or the waning moon phase. This is the phase right before your period starts. It's usually the longest phase, about 7 to 10 days. Or if you're following the moon cycle, this is when the moon is getting smaller and smaller in the sky every night. So at the beginning of this phase, you're still going to have the leftover energy from the phase before. So ride off that energy, but then as you get more into the phase, your energy is going to start decreasing. So this is the time to tie up any loose ends. If you're working on a project, maybe finish up anything before your rest period. Plan for your rest period during this phase. Clear your calendar for the menstrual or new moon phase, and reschedule events. Like prepare for that resting phase that you're going to do. Tie up any loose ends. This is the phase where you kind of want to do more inner work too. So really reflect and see if the path that you're on is where you want to be. So how this all works together, if you see, is a cycle. You're going to get the download during the menstrual or new moon phase. You're going to brainstorm, start researching, working on that new ideal, during the follicular or the waxy moon phase, then you're going to put that idea into action and actually start accomplishing it during the ovulation or full moon phase, and then you're going to tie it up and complete it in the luteal or the waning moon phase. So it all works together, and then you're just going to keep repeating that. And when you go off this cycle, you're going to be more productive and get more stuff done, because I've been doing it for well over a year now, and this is exactly how I work. And when I let myself rest, the downloads come in and I'm able to have the energy to work on them the rest of the cycle. So if you're interested in learning more about this and how you can be more productive, get more stuff done, actually accomplish your goals while using your cycle to help you, drop an emoji below and let's chat. I still offer one-on-one coaching that we can get on a free call to see if we're a good fit for each other, and I can help you be more productive and just happier in life, all by aligning with your cycle.